Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Anastasia Riviera palette. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this eyeshadow palette so you can see how it applies, how it blends, and then at the end I'm going to give you my conclusion as well as a rating on this new brand spanking new eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. But before we get started in this review video, don't forget to subscribe down below for new videos every single week. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my brother's channel. He just started a vlogging channel, so make sure to show him some love. I will be linking his channel down in the description box below. And let's get to it. Alright guys, so I just finished priming my eyelids using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is my absolute favorite eyeshadow primer. This is what I use on myself and on my clients all the time. So the first color that I'm going to be going in with is going to be Bahamas right here. I want it to be really high on my crease, and I think I'm going to kind of apply Canes, which is this really beautiful vibrant violet color, and that's gonna hover a little bit over my eye there. And I think I'm gonna do like a cut crease, so I kind of have a plan, but yeah, we're gonna start with Bahamas. Oh my god, check that out. I did like a little toot, and then my brush picked up quite a bit of pigment, which is a really good sign. It's a very promising sign that this is gonna be pigmented. So let me go ahead and tap off the excess, and I'm doing it in an upright position so that the excess kind of goes into the brush as opposed to just doing like the, and then it just disappears. Your pigment disappears, you know? All right, and then moment of truth right here. Just gonna... Okay, I am getting the pigment, and my favorite way to blend is small circular motions. If you watched a couple of my makeup videos, you know this is my jam right here. So first impression is that the first layer was so easy to blend out. Like this, guys, this is a bold color. This is a very vibrant color, and the fact that I am able to blend it out so easily is giving me a really good sign that it's gonna be an awesome palette. So second layer here, gonna build it, and I'm going to try to keep it really high up on my crease. And then now at this point, I'm just going to build the color Bahamas on my upper crease, and we're just gonna go in with our layers. So another really good thing that I'm noticing about this first color, Bahama, is that I am not witnessing any kind of fallout, which is phenomenal. Usually with really pigmented, bold colors like these, usually a lot of fallout comes with these kind of colors, you know what I mean? So I am really happy with the fact that if you go in with the light layers and not try to pack on a lot of product at one time, there won't be any fallout. So A+ for pigmentation without the fallout. Excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next color, which is going to be Canes right here. Bright plum purple. Yes, it's gonna go really low on my crease. I think I'm gonna pick up kind of like a denser blending brush. Ooh, okay, so Canes is giving me just a little bit more fallout than Bahamas did originally. So as you can see, I tapped it a little bit with my brush and we're getting a little bit of fallout, but it's still being really nice and pigmented, which I do really appreciate. I really like that. So maybe I can try to like pat and blend at the same time here. See if that works. I'm gonna switch my brush. I'm gonna go back to this longer but still slim and dense blending brush because I want to apply this color precisely, but I need it to blend at the same time. I'm gonna switch over to this brush right here for more precision going inwards. All right, so now I've created the shape of my crease, my darkest color, and I'm going to try to diffuse the edges here using or going back to Bahamas, which is that really bright pink. And then we're just gonna very softly try to diffuse the edges, kind of blend it out a little bit more with the pink. Okay, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time kind of trying to diffuse that really harsh line that I have going on there. Maybe I can go back to the brush that has the purple and try to use the purple brush to diffuse this color as opposed to the pink. Okay, so that seems to be working a little bit better, which is awesome. And the reason I brought the purple really high up on my eyelid is that I will be doing a cut crease today, and for me, when I do my cut creases, I have to bring them up really high up on my eyelid just because I do have a hooded eyelid. All right, well, after much blending, a lot more than I had anticipated I was going to do, I was able to get some type of nice transition from the purple into the pink. And my feedback about Cane's, which is the bright purple, is that this is a really great purple. Purple is a very, very difficult eyeshadow formula to get right because you want it to be pigmented, but you also want to be able to blend it out. And that is no easy task, to have a bright violet purple shade that is both pigmented and that goes on really nicely. And by that I mean that you can easily blend it. It's not patchy, but it still holds its pigment. So I want to applaud Anastasia Beverly Hills for this amazing purple, even though it was a little hard to blend out, but it is a dark color, so you know, what can you do? So I think I'm going to bring some of this bright pink on my bottom lash line, and I'm gonna do this pretty loosely, just kind of like bring it really low on my under eye here. And for this, I'm using a Morphe Y18 blending brush, and right now I'm just going in with layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my other eye, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and finished both of my eyes, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to pick up the same little short stubby brush and pick up some of Cane's, that same purple color right there, and then I'm just gonna apply it right on top of the pink here. So it's gonna go on the bottom lash line as well. And we're gonna diffuse that with a little bit of pink, just like that. Alright guys, so now that I've done the blending, I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick cut crease, and then I'll be right back so we can go ahead and try on this beautiful blue here, Seychelles, as well as Palomero and Inheritance. So now that I've done my cut crease, I'm going to go on to my next color, which is this bright blue shade called Seychelles, I think it is. And I'm going to get a flat synthetic brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and dip right into it. That's like a really good amount of pigment you got there, but I'm gonna go ahead and start without spraying the brush and see how much pigment this gives me. And let's go ahead and maybe tap off some of that excess there, and then just kind of start right there. Oh my god. Do you guys see this? You don't even need to spray your brush. This is like amazing. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, I love this color, and this pigment is literally life. And next I'm going to take another flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to be picking up Palermo right here, which is the pink shimmer. I'm gonna pick up a good amount, not too much. And these are like legit pigment. They have so much fallout. I think I picked up a little too much on this side, but let me try to shake some off. So you really just have to be careful with the fallout because pigments can be a little bit more loose than like a cream shadow, but I'm going to apply Palermo right in the center of the eyelid, but I don't want to bring this too inward because I want the blue to be like a main color as well. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too much fallout, a little bit more than I was expecting. So let me go ahead and spray the brush and see if it'll help a little bit. Oh yeah, I can already tell it's gonna be way better. Yep, so spraying the brush really helped to keep the creaminess of the pigment. So I zoomed you guys in so you can really get an up close look of what the Palermo color is looking like. This is currently what my eyeshadow palette looks like, and you can tell that the pigments here are kind of a little bit of a mess because I don't think I'm pressing too hard, but I feel like they're very delicate. I'm gonna spray my brush one more time and then see if I can pick up some more of this color right here. So this is what my brush looks like, and then I'm really going to press and sweep. Make sure that I'm getting some good color there. Press it down, press it down. Okay, I still feel like this color is not bomb. It's not as bomb as the blue one. So I just tapped some setting spray on my brush, and then now I'm going in with more Palermo. So I feel like this one right here is definitely giving me a lot more trouble than the previous. It has a little bit more fallout, and I'm having kind of a harder time with making this one stay on and look really nice and creamy and vibrant. As you can see here, my fallout is getting a little crazy. It's okay, we're gonna persevere and we're going to succeed here. Okay, well, that was a mistake. I took off, what was it? Palermo. I took it off just because it was way too loose. Like, I understand it's supposed to be like a pigment, but I tried working with this color right here and I had a hard time like getting it to just flatten out, you know, or to stay even with like a few layers of my Smashbox setting spray, which also really works. So Palermo did not love it so much, but Seychelles, this blue one, is amazing. I mean, look at this bomb blue color. I love. Cool, guys. Well, moving right along, I am going to apply this bright yellow called Inheritance. It's this super beautiful gold shade, and that is gonna go on the inner corner. I feel like it'll be a good balance with all of these dark purples and vibrant colors. It'll be a really good highlight color. So just to be safe, I'm going to make sure I spray my brush before going into this eye look that I've worked really hard for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this little brush here. Make sure it's nice and wet. And then we're gonna pick up some of this guy right here. Pop off the excess, and then we're gonna focus it right here. And we're just gonna build this color in light layers. Ooh, it's already looking really pretty. Okay, spray it one more time. I am really starting to like the color balance here. I look like a peacock, but I love it. All right, guys, so that is finally done. I am done applying the yellow and just about every other color that I am going to use, and I feel so happy with the result. This is what my eyeshadow palette currently looks like, and as you can see here, it's mostly the top shimmer colors that are displaying quite a bit of like fallout. They're a little bit messy. Some apply a little bit better than others, so the blue was really impressive. The yellow, I did have to work in light layers, but it went on so much nicer than the pink shimmer. The pink shimmer by far was like the biggest hot mess that I feel like I could have tried to tackle, you know. Even though I tried, it did not work. So let me go ahead and finish this eye look so we can get to the conclusion and I can let you know what I think. All right, well, this is my finished result and I feel so good about it. I cannot front. I will say that I had some difficulty trying on some of the shadows in this palette, and the majority of those were actually, you know, a few of the shimmers in there, but I feel like if you have some type of experience with bright colors, and you know you got your blending down, you will love this eyeshadow palette. A little bit goes a long ways. You can definitely work in light layers and then you can build your intensity that way. For somebody who is newer to makeup and you're still practicing on your blending or still practicing on your color theory or whatever you feel like it is that you still need to like perfect, you can definitely use this palette because there isn't excess like too much fallout, and it has the pigment on there. You're not gonna have to like work in a million layers to get your pigment there. So I would say, yeah, it's beginner friendly, but if you're like beginner, I would say it might be a little bit difficult for you to use. This to me screams summertime, and I am from the Washington area. I am from Washington State, so I am like, I cannot wait until summertime. And when this eyeshadow palette came out, I was like in disbelief. I couldn't believe that Anastasia came out with such a beautiful palette. I love the colors. I love the concept behind it, and I also really like that you can use some of these colors up here for like a little bit of a more natural look, or you can, you know, kind of like go down here and make some really fun like Mardi Gras Lakers themed eyeshadow looks and whatnot. So this is a must-have. This is a must-have eyeshadow palette in your collection. If you don't have that bright eyeshadow palette yet, this is like a must-have in that case. And that does it for this video, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and found some value from it, please don't forget to drop me a like, and also don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week. And like always, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.